New here, definitely subscribe. Hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video, and smash the like button. How's it going? How are we doing out there? Yeah. Election day, huh? Did y'all vote? What y'all do? Y'all just watch the polls like me? I hope you're doing well tonight. Tonight I want to do just like a quick vibe check on everybody. Make sure everybody's feeling good. Doing good. All that good stuff. Now, I don't know what the energy is going to be after this whole, election debacle, okay? But I want to encourage you as a collective to keep your vibes high regardless to what is going on. Ultimately, this is a show of what America has done and what America will continue to do until something changes, right? And I think the change has to be in you and in me. Now, regardless of what's going on here with this here election, I don't know, but there's still going to be a lot of things that are going to come up, a lot of chaos. So just be remembering that. So I hope that everybody, once again, is keeping their vibes high. It is Scorpio season fully into effect. And so really, I think we should be fine. I mean, we know that during this time, during Scorpio season, that's when the veil is thin, okay? The spiritual veil is thin, and the veil between realms is thin as well. So when I get home in a little bit, I am going to end up doing, just a little bit of talk to my ancestors and things of that nature. And so maybe you may want to do a little spiritual work too. Throw something on the fire, get something going, light something up, okay? Put something up in flames. 180. You can buy these for $30 at goddamn Sam's Club. So anyway, I just wanted to come in and check the vibe, see how everybody's feeling. I'm feeling decent, feeling pretty good. Just been working, trying to get some work done. That's my main focus. Looking at proposals and things of that nature, and really trying to just really getting those done. So yeah, so that's pretty much my focus right now. But again, this is the time and the season where the veil between the spiritual worlds are really thin. So during this time, there's a lot of, keep yourself protected, keep yourself cleansed, your spiritual energy cleansed, your spiritual body cleansed. It will be important to do so because, like I said, with that veil being thin, it doesn't always mean that, it doesn't always mean that negative entities will, come through, but they could potentially. So just keep that in mind as you proceed and as you move forward, and continue to keep yourself, in high vibrations as much as you can. For me personally, what I have recognized is that the vibrations that you keep, they're extremely important. Okay, so be mindful of that. Be mindful that your vibration, the energy that you're keeping, the thoughts that you're keeping, the words that you're speaking, those are really going to make a difference in how things are going for you. So, don't allow yourself to fall below. It starts sprinkling. I'm like, what the hell's on my arm? So, just don't allow yourself to fall into lower level energies. You know that is one of your protective measures, is keeping your vibes high as much as you can. And I get it. I understand. Sometimes shit's happening and it's downright depressing. I get it. But what I want you to focus on is that every day that you wake up, there's always something to be grateful for. And your gratitude is going to be so key in helping you to keep that vibration high. Your love is going to be so key. Like, I know no matter what's going on, everybody got somebody that love their ass, okay? You got somebody that loves you, okay? Jesus loves you at the very least, if you must, okay? um so just know so just know that your vibrations, keeping yourself in high vibes, is always going to be just really helpful, especially if you notice that there are excuse me, bless me, thank you, you know, to keep yourself in those high vibrations is just going to be just helpful for you. It's just going to be kind of a line of defense, I like to say, and I like to keep that in mind as well. Listen to your Abraham Hicks, listen to your Neville Goddard, listen to things, music that keeps you in high vibes or high spirits. You know, listen to things that are going to stimulate your mind, that are going to stimulate your positive vibes and positive energy flow. And that's going to keep your mind focused on things that are going to take you in an upward trajectory. You know, it's so important to just remember that, because sometimes we forget, you know, I forget, you know, sometimes I'll be in this bitch just irritated or mad or something, and let motherfucker get in my energy, and now I'm pissed, you know. And that happens. That's life. We all go through those different shifts and emotions, but that doesn't mean that you have to stay there. Okay. And so really that's what this message really today is about. Checking those vibes, making sure that you're not allowing things to get so deep in your spirit that it keeps you in a lower vibration for longer than it should, you know. Your vibrations can change, you know, from a day to day, from a moment to moment, situation to circumstance. But you know, it's important for you to keep your mindset as a priority, your thoughts, your words, your energy as a priority. And you know, it's kind of a self-care thing, you know. Caring for yourself is making sure that you are keeping good vibes, you know. And I know things can be going crazy, things can be going haywire, and it's like ain't nothing to be vibing about, Aqua. But trust me, there's always something that you can be grateful for, you can show gratitude for. Every damn day there's something to be grateful for. So just keep that in mind, just remember that, and know that that is something that can really be your first line of defense if you experience difficulty or some difficult circumstances or situations. If maybe things just aren't moving fast enough, you know, like things are stagnated, you know, your mindset can be so helpful, you know, and the words that you speak, the thoughts that you're keeping can be so helpful in getting that pickup as well. Another thing I want you to remember is that your creative energy is very, very, very important as well. So sometimes you got to turn the internet off, the TV off, you got to turn off all the distractions and allow yourself to hear the quiet for a little bit, so that you can then hear whispers of creativity coming into you and coming through to you. And the importance of being in a creative energy is that creative energy allows you to let out some of those negative feelings that you may be holding on to or having in your body or mind or whatever. And it allows you to create something out of that moment of stagnation. So what I always notice whenever, you know, I'm like, there are active moments and inactive moments that I experience in life. And I remember when I was a preschool teacher, I used to do my class schedule. I used to schedule it like that. For the kids, I would have like moments where they would be active, dancing, you know, walking around or whatever, just doing things that are active, and things that are quiet. And I would kind of go in a balance like that, because, you know, who wants to sit there for too damn long, especially a 4 or 5 year old? You know, they want to get moving. I got things to do. So I would give them the opportunity to move in that flow. And so I've noticed that with my personal life, that kind of is one of the ways in which life flows, where there's moments where I'm really active, really busy, really booked, you know, all sorts of things going on. And then there's a quiet moment. And sometimes I'd be like, you know, I get a little like, then I remember, oh, this is a quiet moment. That's my time for planning. That's my time for creating new ideas. That's my time for, you know, gathering up content, information, details. That's my time for research. That's my time to learn something new, you know. So whenever I'm feeling like it might be a stagnated energy or things have slowed down, I usually hop right immediately into a state where I want to create something. So I try to create something new, a new idea, or I maybe work on a website, or, you know, for the day business. Maybe I change up my policies, or I do something that's going to keep me busy and focus on something good, but that also is going to be productive as well. So I want you to remember that during those times that things may be a little quiet and you might be concerned about whether or not it is, you know, if things are slowing down so much that I can't, is everything turning off? If am I going to go bankrupt? No, you're not going to go bankrupt. Take that time, that quiet time, and use that energy that you have to create something new, to start, you know, planning out the future endeavors that you're going to work on. If you are like, you have a job as opposed to like being a business owner, then during those times, learn something new, pick up a new skill set, or take a training, or even write, you know, write in your journal, write music, write books, or whatever. I mean, whatever it is maybe that you need to pick up on, because we're all different and we all have different skill sets. So use that quiet time to help you get into a state where you can create. And it allows you to still be productive, and it busies your mind, okay, on something that doesn't allow your mind to get to worrying or get to, you know, fussing about if everything's gonna go haywire. You know, you want to make sure that you're thinking about the future, putting things into action, being more productive during those times, or maybe not as productive as during the active times, but you are still in a space of creation. And so that's really how, during those quiet times for me, that's how I use it. That's how I use that time. I don't allow myself, I mean, sometimes I'm just sleeping. I'll take a good rest. Sometimes I will rest during those periods, but if there are things that I still need to do, but it's just not as busy, then I will use that time to, you know, maybe write a song or write some music or change my policies, my company policies, or sometimes, like I said, just rest, talking to spirit, maybe, you know, doing a little bit extra prayers or doing some spiritual cleansing around the house or around the office. It's just a various different things that I can do. And so I want to encourage you that during those times, you know, there are still many things that you can do to remain active, or to just stay out of a negative mindset, really, because sometimes when it gets quiet, you're like, oh my God, things are going haywire, everything's going to shit. No, don't do that. Don't let yourself go crazy. Just take that time to use it and put it and focus it into something. And so that's how you really can get through the quiet time. Quiet before the storm, you know. So yes, so again, I simply want to encourage you guys to, you know, remain in positive energies, keep your vibes high. If things are kind of looking a little wonky or whatever, just reset your mindset, reset your focus, okay? Because where focus goes, where energy goes, energy flows, focus goes, or whatever, something like, I forgot the statement, but basically whatever you're focused on, that's what's going to grow, you know? So if you're focused on how things can go bad, then things are going to show you how bad they can go. So you want to focus on how things can go well. All right. So I hope that that was kind of helpful for anybody that may be, you know, in that experience or in that space where it's a little quiet right now. A little quiet time is happening, and I don't know what to do with this quiet time. It's too much quiet time. Everything's going to fall apart. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to the rest of the family. Okay. They want to see positive things happening. Okay. Yes. So there's that. Yeah, it's a nice night out here. I'm gonna go, when I get ready to go home, I'm gonna go home and you know, go burn some ancestor money and, you know, have a little time with spirit, maybe listen to some nice music, and just kind of relax, you know, relax my mind. I've been kind of working all day. I worked at home today, but nevertheless still working. So my vibes are not like in the highest form, like I'm not like the highest level of love and all that shit, like that love and light. I'm not there. I'm not. I'm kind of in like this middle ground space right now. So I'm just kind of taking rest when I need it, you know, right now. Not pushing myself further than I need to. I'm doing what I can, and then the rest of the time I'm relaxing. I'm letting it flow, letting life flow with me right now. So I encourage you that if you're feeling tired during these times, it's okay to take some rest, you know. Pretty soon it's going to be winter time, and, you know, during the winter time, that's when you're supposed to be getting rest anyway. So how are you doing? How are you feeling? I hope you're doing good and feeling fine. I know the elections are going on right now, little election counts and stuff like that. It's looking like Trump's gonna win, but who knows? You know, they always surprise us sometimes right at the end. But America's gonna show its face, so we already know. It's not really my concern though. So yes, that's it for me now. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Subscribe, hit the bell button so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video, and smash the fucking like button. Yes, yes, yes. In the meantime, I may decide to come back a little bit later tonight, but right now I'm just gonna go ahead and take some time to just listen to some nice sounds while I'm waiting for my daughter to come out of the office, whatever the hell she's doing. I know what she's doing, but when she's done with what she's doing, when she comes out, then I'll be driving home. So I may see you and I may not. I don't know. I'm not making any decisions. I'm just gonna say thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome. This is a spiritual channel. We talk about all sorts of spiritual things and life things, and we do tarot readings and all sorts of things. So if you're interested in those things, then definitely subscribe. Hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video, and smash the like button. I'll see you guys. Bye.